Today we have a new e-bike delivery. This is the new off-road beast from CirQ, and I'm not sure if I pronounced this properly. This is the Y1 Premier model. Let's see what we have inside. Looks like a 26 by 4 inch fat tire step-through e-bike. Standard packaging, you have seen this on other e-bikes before. Here's the bike fully assembled. It is a massive step-through frame. The Y1 Premier is equipped with 750 watt motor, peak power delivery over 1000 watts. The battery is removable, lithium-ion, 52 volts, 20 amp hour. That's 1040 watt-hour capacity and contains LG cells. Weight 11 pounds. Total weight of the bike is 80 pounds. Now the front is massive. The fork is angled more forward, increasing the stability and comfort at the higher speeds. Now if you look in the back of the frame, it's much more slender, much more thinner. It looks like a regular road bike. We have a long seat post and the front that has adjustable stem angle, which gives you a lot of adjustability, which allows you to shift and adjust your position and make for a very comfortable ride. Let's take a closer look at this bike. We have good quality grips, very thin, very nice pattern here. We have hardware to secure them. Throttle on the left hand side. We have this compact console, which I really like. Here range, trip, and other stats. Good visibility, easy to read. 9 speeds levels of assist. Ring bell, cool Shimano shifter here on the right hand side, and we have hydraulic Tektro brakes, the same ones you see on Super 73. 180mm rotors, very thin. These 2 piston brakes, a front quick release axle, 26 by 4 inches wheels with Kendra tires, front and back plastic. Very wide fenders. Frame is actually beautiful, very nicely executed. And if you look closely here, we have this massive reinforcement here. Very nice weld, the controller in the back for easy service. If you want to upgrade, this is easy to, to take it out and put something beefier. Alto Shimano, very nice shifter, and we have 7-speed cassette in the back. Double-sided chainring covers, nice cranks, and we have this transition here in the back. I like this triangle. The rear triangle looks like a road bike, very nicely executed, and you have this triangle shape, really smooth, really beautiful. And the front is massive, reinforced here to accompany and to hold this massive battery. Cables from the stop mass, nicely organized here, going down into the frame and comes out right here on the bottom, and it goes in the back to the motor. You can see the waterproof connector right there. See CirQ branding everywhere on the sides and the frame. Stem with the angle adjustment. Under the screen we have a USB charging port here that is very handy. And the seat post, it's quite long. The rear rack rated 25 kilograms, very slim, and you have these grooves. Not sure if this is for any other additional accessories, but what I like here is how it connects to the rear triangle. You can't see the screws, they're hidden right here inside. Very nicely done. The wires run in the back. The rear light, it's pretty bright, but we don't have, unfortunately, active rear brake light. Nice integration, beautifully done here in the back. The hydraulic brakes, the kickstand, and we have this metal pedals. Very slim seat from Vivo. I think you guys seen this Settler Royale brand on Velotrick, which it was slightly thicker but similar shape, was very comfortable. We'll do the wrench test and see how this seat performs, but seems to be very light and very thin. Very beautiful seat. The front fork has about 3 inches of travel. We have here preload adjustment. I try to rotate, I don't hear any clicks, and it's quite hard to turn it. During the ride getting here at Central Park, I didn't feel much difference. And here in the front we only have lock and unlock. So very basic fork, and you have to kind of push hard to move it. But has plenty of travel and a little too much oil here. Feels plush and comfortable while riding, but it's not anything, premium, just basic entry-level fork. Performance. So we have a 0 assist, pedaling as a regular bike, which is not really, fun to do, and we have 9 levels of assist. The highest level, it's really torquey and really punchy. The bike is really powerful. Now, it came out of the box limited to 20 miles an hour. You can email the company, get the password, and unlock it to 28 class 3, but then it depends how you pedal, terrain, weather conditions, wind, no wind. You can get faster speed depending on your fit condition and stuff like that. So let me show you guys all levels of assist, starting with the first one, how it performs. Very smooth, very slow. I think 13, 14 miles is pretty much, you know, I'm not putting too much pressure, very comfortably pedaling. Let's go second. Slight bump, 15. There's going to be a slight hill here, so it might affect the numbers. Third speed, I don't feel any difference. Very slight pickup in speed. Let's go four. Fourth level. Slight increase in torque. 16 miles, and it's uphill. Let's go sixth level. Very similar, very minimal change. Red light, shoot. All right, 7 speed, 18 miles, 8 speed, 19. So very gradual settings. Yeah, the bike picks up speed really fast, really punchy, really powerful. Go ahead, go ahead. Now just throttle. The acceleration is gradual and very intuitive. Once you pass 20 miles an hour, you can feel a slight bump and more power being released. It picks up speed much faster, but otherwise very comfortable just on the throttle. Yeah, there's not much room here to accelerate. It reaches 28 really fast. Top speed. With a system 5th level, if you push harder, you can accelerate pretty fast, and depending on your fit condition, you can reach 30 miles an hour and over. And what I like here is that we don't have a top speed limit on this motor. Range test. I am surprised with the results. I weighed 230 pounds during the test with the extra accessories and video gear in my pouch, and I rode in a 5th level of assist all the way depleting the battery. I managed to cover 37 miles, which is a lot for this size and 80-pound e-bike. If you ride outside of the city when there's no stopping at the lights and you don't have to brake a lot, you can get 50 to even 60 miles in range. A lot of variables can extend or shorten your ride, so it depends on your weight, weather conditions, and incline decline. Hill climbing. Look at this, in the 5th level, and I think in the 5th gear in the back, it just climbs hills like a champ. It's really easy, really powerful. But in the 5th speed, you play with the shifter, adjust, you know, the sprockets in the back, the speeds in the back, and it's so convenient, so comfortable. Still reaches high speed, and you extend your range past, you know, my results. So this is insanely cool. This is really awesome. Alright guys, I found a really steep hill here. Let's just see throttle alone what this bike is gonna do. And starting from a dead stop, as you saw it just picks up speed. Look at that. And I think this is steeper hill than the previous one I tested in other videos. And the bike is picking up speed pretty nicely, and I have only 40% battery left, and it's just gradually picking up. This is really good. There's 750 watt motor. And let me stop here so I can show you a look down how steep this hill is, so you can see in the camera. It's definitely steeper hill than the previous one that I tested, the previous model. And this bike does amazing, 19 miles an hour. I think it's the best result so far. Lights. Alright, so it's not really powerful, it's a little bit washed out. You can see it's not really concentrated. It's decent for the city, but if you ride in trails, it's not gonna be enough. It's not really powerful. Here's the front shot. And the light is kind of small for this size of a bicycle. It should be much bigger, much more powerful. The rear light, it's bright. I'm trying to press the lever now, and there's no rear active brake light. The charger. It is 58.8 volts, 3 amp hour. Fast charger, good quality, well done. And takes about between 6 to 7 hours to fully charge it from empty. We're missing the horn and turning signals that are needed on this model. A more powerful front light, it's also a must, especially for off-road and this type of power delivery. and speeds around 30 miles an hour. The seat is good for 10 to 15 miles rides. Anything over, you need a more comfortable seat. The pedal assist, it's so powerful in the 9th level that I feel like there's not much resistance. Lazy riders will love this setup. 5th and 6th speed, that's really a sweet spot. You feel like you're pedaling and you get enough assist, and that'll extend your range for so much longer. Overall, for $17.99 you get a great performance package, very nice finish and high quality parts, and a beautiful e-bike. A very good off-road package that is awesome for camping or hunting or riding in less accessible areas, but you will need a more powerful front light, rear brake lights, horn and turning signals if you ride this in a city, which at this price level should be mandatory for this model. The link will be down below in the description box, check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.